Hello there my fellow sim racers, what a video I've got for you today. We're going to be checking out a modern interpretation of an old school muscle car. So come and join me out on track if you want to find out more. Hello there my fellow sim racers, welcome to a new video. We are sat in a fantastic mod by VRC, Virtual Racing Cars, for Assetto Corsa, and oh man alive, are these something a little bit special. These are VRC's virtual representation of the TA2 muscle cars that feature in their own series over in Australia. We've got three cars. We've got the Chevy Camaro, we've got the Ford Mustang, and my personal favourite, which is the Dodge Challenger. Now these are modern day muscle cars, but they are reminiscent of some of the old school V8 muscle cars that we used to get years ago in some of the big old American series. We have no ABS, no traction control. We've got a 4-speed H pattern manual and we've got 500 brake horsepower, which make these things absolute beasts to hustle around. So I decided to check out the TA2 muscle car series in Australia, and I found that one of the circuits they race at is the Sydney Motorsports Park circuit. So I managed to find a version of that on the race department website. There will be of course a link to the mod for the cars, which is a paid mod, but you can buy them individually or as a 3-car pack to save a couple of pennies. The track is free, but this is such a demanding combination. It is so easy to lose that rear end. You've almost got to tickle the throttle. The cars are quite softly sprung, so yeah, little love tap from the AI there, that if you're a little bit too aggressive over the curbs, these things will get unsettled and they will bite back. So you're constantly dancing around on the throttle, really having to shove the brakes on to try and slow down these big old heavy wide cars. But oh my word, this is another great thing about sim racing and the modding community. No idea that these things existed, that there was a whole muscle car series over in Australia where people race these big old V8s. But the modding community, the sim racing world, has allowed me to not only find these cars, find out about their real life counterparts, but get a chance to check out this amazing sim racing content where your reaction times, your throttle, your steering skill and ability is really tested. If you can hustle one of these things around and do a lap and stay pointing in the right direction, you've learnt a valuable lesson that you can take into any other sim racing car. Oh, and they are just amazing to drive. They look fantastic, especially this Dodge with that twin headlamp configuration there. It just looks mean and aggressive even when it's standing still, but with 500 brake horsepower, no electronic aids to help rein it in. They have done such a fantastic job. Now, they do work best if you download Content Manager and run custom shaders patch, because they've added a layer of extra goodness to the force feedback, to the physics, above and beyond what Assetto Corsa originally allowed developers access to and to use. So again, really, Content Manager, custom shaders patch, you know, Soul for the weather, they are really must-haves if you use Assetto Corsa in 2023. They're pretty easy to set up. You know, anybody who's been PC sim racing for any amount of time, you know, we're used to doing a fair bit of tweaking and adjusting and fettling. So it's nothing outside the ordinary. Ooh, yeah. But, you know, even without a full round rim, I'm still using the Formula spec rim that came with my Asetek wheelbase. Although come November this year, Asetek will be releasing a whole range of different wheels and wheel rims, and I'm going to pick up either a round wheel or a D-shaped rim, or when I go old school like this, because you really need to be able to feed the wheel round rather than just having a static grip position as the Formula rim gives. But it doesn't take away the quality of this mod. If you get a chance to go and watch these cars on YouTube, check out some of the close racing, the battling they get up to. It's incredible. Now, I'm taking it a little bit easy here because somehow I need to leave a little bit of spare capacity to be able to put together some form of coherent sentence about these cars. So, but if you turn up the aggression sliders, turn up the AI strength, and really knuckle down, you can have some fantastic battling, some brilliant races. And you can rub panels. This is an amazing mod of an amazing series that, if you like a challenge, they will be. I'll tell you now, the first few laps in one of these cars will be frustrating. You will be spinning out on every corner exit until you learn not to be greedy on the throttle. Learn to respect the power, the weight, the size of these cars. And then the smile comes when it starts to click. Oh, it's just amazing. Amazing. I love sim racing. And I love Assetto Corsa. Oh. Well, that's it. We're back in the pits now. Unfortunately, Assetto Corsa, for all of its mods and all of its updates, does end the race somewhat abruptly. Well, I hope you enjoyed this look at the VRC TA2 mod. Links to the track, the cars, and everything will be in the this video description. And I'll tell you, remember, take time. They will need, you will need to practice and learn how to get the best out of them. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I'd love it if you could hit that like button and help this video spread to as many fellow sim racers as possible. And I'll tell you what, check out this other Assetto Corsa mod video coming up next, featuring the Super GT500 cars. Another fantastic mod that really shows the flexibility and the diversity of the modding community and of this sim racing scene. In the meantime, have fun out there. Happy sim racing. Bye bye.